Hi, I'm Jennifer Love. This is your weekly love connection for the week of April 1st through the 7th. We have just entered a period of Mercury retrograde, which means that the planet Mercury seems to be moving backwards when it really is just appearing to be. So, Mercury rules communication and travel and technology. So, my advice is to double check your texts before you send them because Mercury retrograde is in Aries this time. People can be a little prone to being a little hot headed. So, try not to take any communication personally and just be aware that people can be a little on edge during Mercury retrograde. So, yeah, just try not to take things personally and communicate with intention. So, you could choose a card from 1 to 3 for this reading, or I have assigned a card for your unique situation. Card number 1 is card number 1 is for folks who feel like they might be in crisis or have a specific problem. Card number 2 is if you happen to be single, and card number 3 is for those who are in a relationship. So let's get started. This week we are using the Energy and Spirit Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor. So, card number 1. This card is card number 33. It's called Phase Entanglement, and it says at the bottom, emotional influence. And you can see that the woman in the center is surrounded by this woman who's like whispering, maybe gossiping, and this woman who seems to be in a bad mood. So the kind of meaning of this card is that your energy is being entangled with other people's energy. That's the phase. Like, it's kind of like your emotions are being influenced by other people's emotions, especially if you are a sensitive person. So the advice this week is to be sure to cleanse your energy if you feel like you are being tired or super emotional or anything like that, and to also be careful of who you spend your time with because we are, the combination of, people that we spend our time. So if you find that you're constantly spending time with people who are negative, it's going to bring negative energy into your life. It's just the truth. So you kind of want to surround yourself with positivity and positive people if you want positive things to happen in your life. So be careful of who you spend your time around. Mercury retrograde is a time to reflect and think about, how you want your life to be. It's not a time to make huge changes, but it is a time for reflection. So you might want to think about who you're hanging out with. Card number 2 is number 26. It's called Conscious Steps, and the bottom says considered action looking forward. So the woman on the card is actually taking really measured steps on these stones, and she's looking down at where she's going. So this is a time for you to really make a plan. During this Mercury retrograde, especially in the beginning, you need to be thinking about where you're going and where you want to go, especially in terms of your love life, as this is a love reading, right? Even in, if it's not love related in your life, but especially in terms of love, you want to think about the things that you want, the kind of person you want to bring in your life, the kind of person you want to manifest. What are the qualities that this person has? And take kind of conscious steps that you want to bring this person in your life. If you just kind of sit around, I tell this to my clients all the time, people just want to meet people organically these days. They don't want to do dating apps. They don't want to go out and meet someone. But if you sit at home and do nothing, the chances of you meeting someone are very slim. Just gonna be honest. You're gonna meet the DoorDash delivery guy and the Amazon delivery guy and possibly your mailman. So it's not gonna be as easy to meet the man of your dreams or the partner of your dreams if you're not doing anything to actively meet new people. So I want you to think about taking conscious steps to how you're going to go out and meet someone. You're going to join a club, you're going to take a class, you're going to start going on hikes. Whatever it is that your interests are, that's where you're going to meet the person that you're going to partner with. So take conscious steps to do something to change your love life. If you chose card number 3, this is card 42 and it is prosperity. And it says at the bottom, abundance and success. So this is really great news. If you chose card number 3, you could see this castle in the background. There's like the yellow brick road leading to the castle. This is like a very like Wizard of Oz type of vibe. There's butterflies there, you know, if that has meaning for you, as well as lotus flowers in the water. So if this has been a time of financial struggle, then you are headed towards great financial prosperity. And especially if you've been, struggling and arguing with your partner over finances, this is a signal that this is about to be overcome. If money is an issue that you argue with your partner, this is a sign or a signal that perhaps this is something that you need to talk about with your partner and agree upon maybe a financial plan, especially in this period of Mercury retrograde. It's time to renew and reflect and bring out your budget and see, is this still working for us? And if it's not, maybe we need to make some changes. Is it fair still? Is it equitable still? Does one person earn more than the other so that one person should be contributing more? Can the other person be like doing more chores or more contributing more in a different way? So you need to think about these kinds of things when you're in a relationship, in a long-term relationship. It's not all about money, right? There's time, there's effort that can be put in a relationship. Do you need to start doing date nights again because the effort has not been there? Things like that. So I want you to think about prosperity and abundance in all sorts of ways. It's not just money, it's also time, it's also effort, and feeling the love that you put into your relationship. So hopefully all of those messages were helpful to you this week. I'm always available for private readings. You can find me at thejenniferlove.com, and I will see you next week. Bye.